Make every day count. There's the title of Mark Cavendish's next volume of autobiography. And here's today's route, 237.5 kilometres from Saumur to Limoges, the longest stage of the race after yesterday's second longest. So after starting up in Normandy, this tour is heading towards the mountains at high speed. One classified climb on today's route, the fourth category Côte de la Maisonneuve, but it's the small, unclassified Bosses du Palais sur Vienne, 11 kilometres out, which could make the preliminary section that decides who contests the stage win today.
Well, Michael Matthews is in there, just out off our picture at the moment, as they try to run down here for the Orica Bike Exchange squad. We've got the light lime-coloured jerseys of Contador's team, but they're looking also, of course, for Peter Sagan, who's in a perfect position. Everybody's diving all over the central signs now, which is horrendously dangerous. Oh, my goodness me. How did they get through that?
Oh, there's a real squash there. It doesn't look as if anybody's going down, but the man who picked his way straight through the middle, bunny hopped across the top of there, was the Dutch national champion, Dylan Groenewegen. Looks like he's up for a crack at the sprint here this afternoon as well.
I saw his teammates up there, but that was a tight fit, but they've come through it and out the other side. Now, there's some dimension data, boys, there, looking for the green now of Mark Cavendish.
That was Bernie Eisel, looking left, looking right. Where's Cavendish? Where's Renshaw? Those are the two guys I want to have on my wheel at the moment. And it's a long way down there to Mark Cavendish, maybe 20th position with 3 kilometres to go. He's a long way back.
The only good news is, under that 3-kilometre banner now, those riding to win the Tour de France can breathe a sigh of relief. A problem now, they don't lose time. But there's now clearly it's Tinkoff for Sagan taking on the rest. Always looking, where's my team leader here?
This is the dodgy thing now. Everyone's looking around. Where's my man? Right in the middle there. There is the yellow jersey of Peter Sagan. He said, right, today I'm not going to have my team lead me out. I'm going to watch out for Andre Greipel. He's got the information that this is an Andre Greipel type finish. That's the wheel he wants, and he's going to sit on that wheel and try and use the advantage of the slipstream of the big German.
This is the charge down here. Marcel Seeberg trying to pull for Lotto Soudal as they race down before they kick up towards the finish. We're still 2 kilometres to go. Seeberg playing his part now. Hansen's done his and dropped away as they try to leave the last man standing in white, Andre Greipel.
This is Marcel Seeberg now on the front. He knocks in at around about 6'6". He's a big, powerful man. Looks over his shoulder. They really got it lined up. 4th position there in that line of riders is Andre Greipel. He's now up into 3rd position. He will have a Greg Henderson right in front of him, but you can start to see gaps appearing here.
Seeberg has now done his bit. He's gone off. Sagan is such a perfect rider when he comes to position. He's in the leader's yellow jersey. If he were to win, of course, he would get a time bonus and increase his overall lead going into tomorrow. That's not his main aim. His main aim is to win the stage today. Michael Matthews being moved up for Orica Bike Exchange. 1 kilometre. We should have done that in stereo. 1 kilometre to go.
That is going to take these guys, Phil, less than a minute. They will be doing 60 kilometres now. Now's the moment when you've got to be brave. I still cannot see. There's the green helmet of Mark Cavendish. He's quite a long way back, but dimension data are now starting to wind up the sprint. You've got to bide your time. I think Cavendish is too far back on the left-hand side there, and it's still very much in 3rd position. Andre Greipel has moved right up, but Kittel is locked onto his wheel.
Well, I tell you what, this time Alexander Kristoff may have got it dead right. He's the 2nd rider in our picture here as we run towards the line. Now Kittel is fading, I think, or is he not? Now he's going to try. He's still a long way to go, Kittel, and Greipel grits his teeth. Sagan comes on the right of our picture. It's the big sprinters, but Kristoff might be delivering a 29th birthday present in red. Kittel takes him on as they try to come through. Coquard in the black is on the right. Coquard, the Frenchman, and oh my goodness me, Kittel, Coquard. I'm not going to say I'd love the Frenchman to win. No, I mustn't say that. That was a fantastic sprint. They made that road look flat.
Well, they certainly did. Everybody else are coming in. They'll be given all of the same time. So the men trying to win this race overall, they will finish at the peloton. You've got a couple of rounds. Let's have a look at this one more time. Brian Coquard, the slightly built Frenchman, putting his shoulder there up against the bigger man on the left-hand side. And it's that throw to the line. Well, from this angle, you cannot see a difference between the two of them. Let's have a look from the helicopter.
Well, I just don't know. It's shades of deja vu from yesterday. Coquard coming on the left here, and Kittel obviously fading a little bit. Sagan and Christophe out of it. Coquard, the little Frenchman, coming up close. Where is the line? Kittel's wishing it had come right now. A clash of shoulders. That's just effort. Oh dear, I still don't know.
No,
Let's try this one. Oh, you know, well, it's the black line under the wheel that counts, not... And I still don't know.
Well, you know, the fact of the matter is Brian Coquard is a track sprinter.
They've given it to Kittel.
It's unofficial. It says provisoire, unofficially for Kittel at the moment, but we have to go. I think, Phil, we're going to have a very long look there at the photo finish.
I think we'll probably get 75 reruns here. Yeah. Well, he thinks he's won.
Yeah, he does. I'm not convinced.
Marcel Kittel, 8 times a stage winner. Is it 9? We have another go. See if we can work it out this time. Coquard was coming from a long way down. This hill suited him. Kept his effort right until the end. So difficult to see. It is where the black line goes under the wheel. And we can't see the wheel, never mind the black line. Well, it is desperately close. It might be shaded by well, look at that. That is official. And there it is. It is as close as it was yesterday. The Frenchman was 3rd yesterday, and he's 2nd today.
And a pretty quick one from the photo finish crew today. Kittel, Coquard and Sagan were the first 3 ahead of Dylan Groenewegen, Alexander Christophe and Sondre Holst-Enger. Dan McClay was 7th today after 2 9th places, just in front of Mark Cavendish, Samuel Dumoulin and Simon Gerrans. Let's hear from some of the key players then, starting with the winner.
What has been the difference that allowed you to win today?
That much. I don't know if it was the length of my arms compared to the ones from Brian, but I'm just super happy. I have to say it was not easy for the team and me after the last 3 days, because our ambitions were high, our expectations were high, the pressure was there, and maybe everyone in the team thought, hey, we won a lot in the Giro, we won a lot in the beginning of the season, now we go to the Tour and it goes bam, we win. But it wasn't like that, and I tried to keep the spirit high within the team. I tried to motivate the guys. We analyzed our sprint yesterday, talked about mistakes in a positive way, and I think everyone learned from it. And today it worked really, really well. We were there in the right moment, we had the good timing, and the team set me up in the right position. And yeah, I have to say thank you. It's been incredible to come back like this, not only for me but also with the team.
C'est sûr, hein, si je suis dans la roue à Kittel, je pense que c'est mieux, mais dans ma tête, je me suis dit que Kittel était pas parmi les plus forts sur cette arrivée. Je me suis trompé.
Il gagne là parce qu'il est plus grand, parce que vous jetez bien le vélo, c'est une question de longueur de bras là. Hein.
Ouais, on va dire il est plus fort aussi. Hein. Aujourd'hui c'était bien plus fort. J'étais un chouïa moins fort. Maintenant bon, on va penser aux autres étapes et puis ça va bien finir par. Je vais bien réussir à lever les bras.
Mark, you're in good shape coming into the last 500 metres, then the peloton teams are swirl and you got a bit boxed in.
Yeah, that was it. I was just kind of wrong position. It was a bit sketchy in the final. About 5k to go. I nearly crashed on the right hand corner. Dale Olympia put me, no, not on purpose, like I'm going out to break. I lost my lead out, and then they were coming for 1s and 2s. You don't know who to follow. Didn't want to hit it too early, and I thought I'd be on Kittel's wheel. So that'd be the best one to go. I could see his lead out men were there. In the last kilometre, I was in him. Next thing, all it was survival, trying to dodge the guys who were coming backwards. Instead of concentrating on the sprint, he was concentrating trying to get around the lead out guys, you know. that's what it is, and today I didn't get it right. So
4 stage wins in each of your last 2 Tours de France, and now you've got your smile and your confidence back. Do you think that's a realistic sort of goal?
No, I don't think about the next 17 stages. We still have some opportunities ahead of us, but I think we will enjoy first now this day and relax and look then forward to the next days and opportunities.
Now, while Marcel Kittel was taking the applause of the crowd around the podium, those along the home straight were encouraging home Michael Murcu, the chief Stage 1 crash victim who was finishing 14 minutes and 38 seconds behind the winner. Peter Sagan's third place means he retakes the lead in the green jersey competition, 5 points ahead of Mark Cavendish, with Marcel Kittel up to third. And the 4-second bonus for third place means that he pads his lead overall. He has 12 seconds now on Julian Alaphilippe, 14 on Alejandro Valverde, and 18 on the group of 23 riders behind him that includes Chris Froome, Nairo Quintana and Fabio Aru. With him on the podium today was a man famous for never wearing the yellow jersey, the great 80-year-old Ramon Poulidor. We'll be talking to him on the show tomorrow when the race is routed through his hometown in his honour. Sagan, meanwhile, was a model of brevity and magnanimity after another good stage for him.
Yeah, I'm very happy also for Marcel. He won the stage here, and it's good for everybody, I think.
Well, everybody except everybody he was racing against, especially Brian Cocard. And for the record, after yesterday's winning margin of 6 thousandths of a second, today's was only 2 thousandths.